Good morning, I'm Sangeeta, Kandola. Negotiators have been working to finalise a deal at the COP26 summit in Glasgow as the conference ran into overtime. The draft agreement has been released in the last few minutes, but now are the critical hours. Talks are expected to continue into the afternoon. Lauren Hall has the latest.
We've been hearing that time's running out to save the planet. Now time has run out for negotiations at COP26. Yesterday's deadline came and went, but talks have continued through the night on a deal to tackle climate change. The latest draft will be poured over this morning in the hope an agreement can finally be reached by representatives from nearly 200 countries.
There is a desire from very many parties for an ambitious outcome. We are, of course, in the last few hours of this discussion, and this is a critical moment.
Critical because whatever's decided will determine whether global temperature rises can be limited to 1.5 degrees. Everyone here knows something needs to be done, but sticking points have been around the phasing out of coal and fossil fuels and financial support to poorer nations and those already feeling the effects of climate change.
Tuvalu is literally sinking.
A few hours left. We need a deal. We need action now.
That sense of urgency was shared by protesters who were invited in yesterday to make their voices heard.
What do we want? Climate justice!
The latest draft is up for discussion imminently. Whatever happens and whatever's decided, this is history in the making. Lauren Hall, ITV News.
A man has been killed and a pensioner is in a critical condition after they were stabbed in West London. A man believed to be in his 20s and the woman in her 80s was stabbed at around 8 p.m. last night in Brentford. There have been no arrests. The leader of the Scottish Conservatives has become the latest MP facing allegations in the Tory sleaze scandal. Douglas Ross has reported himself over undeclared earnings while serving as an MP, which including earnings as a football referee. In a statement, Mr Ross said all his earnings have now been declared and he has apologised. Britney Spears told fans it was the best day ever after conservatorship, which controlled many aspects of her life and career, was terminated after nearly 14 years. There were cheers and tears from fans outside the court in Los Angeles, from where Robert Moore sent this report.
This was the scene we witnessed outside of the Los Angeles courtroom as the news broke. An eruption of celebration and of relief by Britney's fans as the judge's ruling became clear. Even ahead of the decision to end the conservatorship that has ensnared the singer for 14 years, Britney Spears and her fiancé had posted this video.
You want a Lamborghini? Sitting martinis.
She then put this photo on social media with the simple words, "I can't freaking believe it. Again, best day ever."
Have you broken the news to her yet?
How often is a lawyer the hero of the hour for music fans?
So I want to thank Britney first and foremost. Second, I want to thank all of you.
How are you feeling right now?
I'm super excited and so happy for Britney. She deserves this.
I mean, come on, this has got to be a new album at least, don't you think?
Britney Spears can now celebrate. So too can her army of supporters around the world, with a gratifying sense of mission accomplished. Robert Moore, ITV News, Los Angeles.
And an 18th century rare golden ornament worth an estimated £1.5 million is at risk of being sold abroad if no one in the UK can buy it. A temporary export ban has been placed on the tiger's head finial from the gold-covered throne of Tipu Sultan, a South Indian ruler. The government said the ban was imposed to allow UK galleries to buy the piece. Otherwise, it could be sold off to an unknown foreign party. And that is it. Our next bulletin is at 1:45. Until then, do have yourselves a great morning. Bye-bye.